So you're joining me pitchside right now, minutes after Fulham snatched a late winner against Leeds United. And I'm honoured to say that I'm joined by legendary Aussie stand-up comedian Jim Jefferies. Jim,
everyone, hello.
First up, I don't know whether we touched briefly on the game. I mean, you got to watch this.
I had a good sleep for most of the game. It was pretty ordinary whole game. We're going to have to start scoring a lot more goals.
I think so. But it was nice to see that Kevin come on. He's our new signing, record signing. Obviously, he seemed to tear it up a bit.
Wonderful.
He looked good, right?
Very good.
So for those that, maybe aren't aware, obviously, you're from Sydney, Australia. You spent a lot of time in the States.
I lived in the UK. I'm Australian. I live in America right now. But I lived in the UK from 2001 to 2009.
Yeah.
I actually came over on September the 11th because I remember that it was hard to get a flight that day.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And I came over, and that was like the first year we were promoted.
Yeah.
And I was living in Shepherd's Bush.
Right.
And we were ground sharing at Loftus Road with QPR.
Yeah.
And that was why I followed Fulham.
So
I was living in a DOS house in Shepherd's Bush.
Serious? So at what point? So was you just think at that time you're thinking, really want to go and watch some football?
My dad was a big Chelsea guy actually, and my father, me and my father went to the World Cup in Germany. Also, so my dad was really into football.
Okay.
Not like Australians back then weren't, but my father was, and he spent some time in England in the 1960s.
Yeah.
And he said, you should go see Chelsea. But at that stage, their tickets were too expensive. I was a broke-ass comedian, man. So Fulham it was. And we had Louis Sahar and Edwin van der Sar. And then for me, it was really, it all kicked into gear when we brought on Mark Schwarzer, mate. That was my favourite era of Fulham.
I was going to say, that must have been a beautiful moment for you then to have some Aussie representation there like
best.
that.
And even now, living in America, because of all the American players we had, McBride and Dempsey and all that type of stuff. There's a lot of American support for Fulham.
There's a real, and obviously you've got at the moment over in the States that the player, was he the player of the year last year for the USA was Anthony Robinson with Jedi as well.
Right.
So he absolutely, it really is. There's a real connection, isn't there? With
that seemed a bit. Well, when you tell people you support Fulham over there, I love them. They're my favorite.
Yeah. Is that with the nickname Full America? Do you get? That's the nickname.
I never knew. I always thought that was just a bloke's house over there. The actual. I got to sit in the actual cottage.
Yeah.
How good was that?
There was a guy that was just lucky enough, or unlucky, depending.
I just figured that where the groundskeeper lived.
So did you ever actually come to the cottage then?
Yeah. I came many times. Yeah, I've been here.
So we're only at Loftus, obviously.
I've been here about 30 games, 30, 40 games.
Nice. And what are your memories? Are there any particular games that stand out? Do you have any? Did you see any of the European run?
I saw, yes, I did see part of the European run. I remember I saw like Manchester United here for the first time back at the peak of Manchester United.
Yeah.
I saw playing against Leeds. I saw Mark Viduka and Harry Kewell and all that type of stuff, which for Australian meant a lot to us,
No, absolutely. And it's just amazing. What I love as well most about it is obviously there's a big thing in family where you go, you have to follow whoever your dad supports, right?
Yes.
And I love you even more for the fact, because I don't know if you know this,
and we're very close to Chelsea, and it's not.
And we hate them.
Yeah, I know.
We genuinely, and especially from last weekend.
And the thing is, I look great in blue as well. That's how committed I am.
Do you?
I always look fat and white. I like our away kit a lot more. It's a lot more slimming.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And also, when I first started supporting him, how ugly was it? Remember we had like the big ass Pizza Hut sponsorship? That was you had to love a team to have Pizza Hut across your stomach.
I tell you what, we love that shirt only because it's so iconic. If you see that logo, you go, that's Fulham's kit right there. That's lovely. I think we do that still in the shop. We do the rep. We love it so much. We got to get you that replica. But we can't do it in black.
I already have one, the original ones.
Do you really?
I did a Louis Sahar jersey.
So how easy is it to then support when you're abroad? Like, do you get to keep
I'll be honest, I haven't been really watching the team a lot the last couple of years. It's very hard living in America to really but I do check in on the scores all the time. And I'm always on the Instagram page liking and all that.
Oh, you?
And then Fulham reached out to me and said, do you want tickets to the game? And like we must be bloody slim on the ground for celebrity guests when they're calling up me. Hey, where's Hugh Grant must be doing a bloody movie? Where's Daniel Radcliffe?
No,
is he doing another one of those wizard films, is he?
Listen, I mean, it's an absolute pleasure. The reason we've got you on is like I said, I'm a massive fan. I do the podcast.
Did you come to my show?
No. I didn't even know you were here.
Not that big a bloody fan, is it?
Well, no, but I didn't know you were.
It's hard to sell tickets in this town. You got fans like this. Who needs enemies?
No, I promise you I am.
All right.
Listen, I'll come. I'm going to come because you're here for a while because you're going to Europe and you're coming back, right?
We might be coming back, probably not to London. We're going to do some other gigs around the place, but it depends where do you live.
That's what I come to. I'm just around here.
Hey, no, good, nothing.
No, you're doing like Brighton. I think you're doing Brighton.
We're doing Brighton, Southend and Sea, Portsmouth.
Yeah, see, that's not far for me.
All right, so how many tickets you want? Which show do you want to go to?
Oh man, I'll go Brighton. I'll ask one more question.
Yeah,
just to end this. Sure. Your favourite Fulham player you've ever seen here? Grace the pitch. What's been the one that stands out?
Mark Schwarzer is my favourite. But I used to like gritty players. Rufus Brevitt and Damien Duff and people like that. I like gritty.
The ones that really get stuck.
Yeah. I actually played in a celebrity game that people. I'm glad the footage isn't out there. For Fulham.
No. Where?
Yeah, this is years ago. It was like an 8-on-8, and it was like, who's the bloody guy? Played for the Liverpool, Australian striker.
Hill?
No. Back in the day. Johnson.
Oh, yeah. Brian Johnson?
Not Brian Johnson, plays for ACDC. That's another Australian, a different fella. Actually, he's from Newcastle. Anyway, Mark, well, you know the guy. Anyway, so we played like an 8-a-side thing, and we had half regular players and half non-celebrity players. And that stage, I was clearly smoking, and I was a sweaty man, and that was how I found out that I have an awkward run.
Oh, wait, what is your run? Is it?
Well, I don't, because you don't see it yourself. You feel good as you're moving.
Yeah.
It takes Ian Wright laughing and pointing at you in the commentary to really let it kick home.
And did it? Was it Ian Wright that was able to point out your laughs?
That I did terrible. Yeah, did. Well, look, better than Jason Manford. He looked very awkward.
Did he?
Playing for Man City.
What position were you?
I was mostly on the bench. I remember David Seaman was in goal.
Right, okay.
So it was like a Bannicam thing, man, but I hadn't played. Example, Example?
Yeah, Elliot, yeah.
So he's a big Fulham guy. He was playing as well.
Guy. Oh, amazing, man.
Me and Elliot are still friends.
Oh, yeah. No, he actually, we've contacted him.
He moved to Australia.
Did he really?
Yeah, he lives in Brisbane.
Does he? I didn't know that. No, but
That's why
he comes, and we see him quite a bit. He tends to come down. But listen, it's been. Yeah.
So did you ever play? You look like you played. What did you do?
That is the nicest compliment anyone's ever paid to me. I definitely haven't played. I was a presenter before I started here. I used to interview bands and things like that.
And now you interview me.
And no. Yeah. I used to do pop stars, and I'm an indie boy.
Oh wow!
And then I get to go. I've been a season ticket holder since I was little.
Yeah, and now that you're medium sized.
And now that I'm medium sized, I got the job here about 11 years ago, doing the stadium announcing and the podcast and stuff. And I get to yell things like that's gone down as an own goal, and then really punchy stuff like that. Thank you for saying about.
I had some money on Harry Wilson getting the first goal.
Oh, did you?
And then when they pulled him off, I was like, it's no good.
Yeah, he's decent though. He's
good. He looked all right.
The
dead ball shot from the Cottage, because I sit in the Cottage now, and you could see it in a deflect. It was a wonderful angle, but that was our only chance. The first half was abysmal. Yeah,
it was just slow. It just wasn't quite clicking, was it? It's always tough to play Leeds because we play a very similar style. Fast sort of game, and we sort of cancelled each other out. Felt like we were hitting a wall a little bit.
All you need is one, and that's Jim Jefferies for Fulham FC. Good night, everyone.
Amazing. Listen, it's an absolute pleasure, man.
All right, brother.
Thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it.